Okay, this is part two of my book collection, and I was just pulling out these books from under my bed. I got kind of like confused because I thought at first when I was looking at these bins, I was like, from looking on the outside, I was like, wow, do I have one more bin to go full of my books, or do I have two more? And I pulled out one of the bins, and they looked like books, but when I opened the top, it was actually my notebooks. Because I saved my books and my notebooks, um, but I put them separately because I couldn't fit all my notebooks. So there's a lot of notebooks because I take a lot of notes, and books that just wouldn't all fit together, so I had to, sort them separately. Um, and some other school things that I had to, but yeah, I thought they were books at first. I was like, oh, it's going to be a lot longer, but no, they were notebooks. So I'm not going to go through the notebooks with the books. So I have one more bin left with my textbooks, but I still think I might have to do a part three. I was going to do two parts. This might be a part three, and that's fine because I'm actually getting like kind of excited about talking about my books because I haven't you know seen them in a while since I left school, and yeah, I'm enjoying talking about my book collection. So this might be a part three because sometimes I forget how many books that I have. So yeah, and I just remembered because in the last video I forgot about what I want to say, and I just remembered and I just forgot again. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say? It was right there and I just forgot it once again. I'm sure maybe it'll come up in part three. Or was this part two? It'll probably come up again in part three. That is so annoying. I know you guys have probably experienced that. Something's on the tip of your tongue and then you just forget it, but eventually it comes back later. And it's like, oh, that's what I want to talk about. I go through this a lot actually. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with my brain. I don't know. I can't get over that though. What was it? What I was gonna say? Uh, okay, let's get started on part two of my book collection. Uh, okay, what is this? The Dance of Legislation by Eric Redman, an insider's account of the workings of the United States Senate. Okay, this is it. Now, I think this was part of my class. What's that? This is why I need to get my transcripts. I said I would get my transcripts in the next video. I forgot. Um, I might get in part three. Uh, okay. Unruly Americans and the Origins of the Constitution by Woody Holton. This is a National Book Award finalist. Yeah, I think I remember some of this. Oh no, it was another book on the Constitution, not this one. But here it is. Here's another one on the Constitution. The Creation of the American Republic, 1776 to 1787, by Gordon S. Wood. This is a pretty big book, as you can see. How many pages is this? Like 600, over 600 pages, 613 pages. Oh, international relations. Guys, international relations is probably like one of the hardest, if not the hardest classes that I've ever taken in political science. I thought it would be easy, but because I do pay attention to like things that go on around the world, but it wasn't all about that. It's just like it's a complex subject. But anyway, the next book is called International Relations of the Middle East, fifth edition by Louise Fawcett. Yeah, so I took this political science class learning more about the Middle East and the politics over there and how it relates to the US. Um, and yeah, see if I made any notes in this. Yeah, this was a difficult class too. The authoritarian state model, the puzzle of political reform in the Middle East. Let me go to the table of contents. Don't worry, I'm not in any hurry, so we can explore these books. I'm not going to do this for every book because I still have a lot of books to get through. Sometimes I might stop and talk a little bit more about it, or maybe flip through some of it. Okay, I'm in the table of contents. The emergence of the Middle East into the modern state system. That's chapter 2. Ottoman diplomacy and Ottoman legacy of statehood. The Arab states and the Palestine crisis. I'm going to get into that too. What I learned more about the Arab-Palestinian War was kind of interesting. How no, not this. I'm confusing my classes. It was the Israeli Palestine War. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting a little bit off topic. This isn't talking about that, but I'll get to that. I think I see the book over there at the bottom. Oil and political economy and the international relations of the Middle East. So yeah, if you want a challenge, read this book and study international relations. Because I mean, even the introductory class, like even International Relations 101, like that was like that was even intermediate in my opinion. That was like what's the next level after intermediate? It was super challenging. I went through this already. Okay, I think this is the book. The Arab-Israeli conflict. So yeah, I learned more about this. I kind of have. I'm gonna show the front. It has this sticker here, so sorry, you can't really see the front. Most of the books, um, um, I didn't. After a while, like when I transferred schools, I no longer got vouchers, so I had to pay for these out of pocket. Um, I can't tell if I got most of them used or bought them new. I know I have a mix between used and new. I'd probably say that most of these books I bought are used, so you might see a sticker like this or on the side or kind of blocking your view. But yeah, that's what this book is called. The Arab-Israeli Conflict, and it's by David David Lesh. David